Hello everybody, I am Baltmatrix and today is Wednesday, October 6, 2021, and boy was there a lot of news over the past 2 days. Some of it is confirmation of what we already talked about on Monday, other is just some brand new stuff. So let's go ahead and get into it. I think you're all going to like all the trucks we're about to talk about. Did I mention we're talking about trucks, and lots of trucks? Yes, there will be trucks. So let's get trucking. Oh, that was bad. Never mind, let's go. First up, we have the first official images of Transformers Masterpiece Shoki. And these are official stock images. It is going to be 19,800 yen, or approximately about 180 bucks. 177.84 is the closest approximation right now, given the exchange rate. But, what are you going to do? I mean, I think it's cool that we're getting a Masterpiece Raiden set. It doesn't look as cool as I thought it was going to. Don't get me wrong. I am very excited for this set. I think it's neat. That picture is a great picture right there. And in the train mode, it's coming with tracks, so good. This is the chest. Yes, this character forms the upper chest of the robot mode. And here's everything that it comes with: the train, some connector bits, the chest plate, a gun, and a set of train tracks that look like they split in half. I'm really glad that it's coming with the tracks. Yeah, I think overall I'm excited for it, but I'm more excited for the third-party set because, quite frankly, I just do not trust Takara right now. Their quality on their masterpieces over the past year or two haven't been the best. I mean, look at the Hound problems and the problems with Shockwave and some of the others. I mean, heck, Tigatron alone was a near disaster. And yes, I'm sure some folks are going to be fine and have no problems whatsoever. But I know a lot of folks that have had some real problems with Masterpiece figures. I hope that this is a flawless figure. I just don't trust that Takara can make a flawless figure at this point. Alright, next up we've got 3-0 MDLX Megatron and Rodimus Prime teased. These are posable statues, and cool. So we had the MDLX Bumblebee. We got Optimus Prime coming. We have Rodimus Prime coming, and that looks pretty good. Except I still think Rodimus Prime's giant rear wing is stupid, but this looks pretty good. And then Megatron. Megatron looks dope, except the fusion cannon bugs me. The fact that the front of the barrel is so much bigger or thicker than the back of the barrel, it just irritates me because I'm weird, and that kind of, I don't know, that kind of asymmetry just bugs the heck out of me. But I'm glad these figures are coming out. I'm glad these their figures are coming out. So cool. I'm looking forward to seeing them not teased and in actual colored versions. And news on the HasLab Victory Saber. We've hit 14,000 backers. Thank you so much to everybody who's been contributing to the fundraiser or to the crowdfunder. We're getting the cannon and the blast effects. Woohoo! Now we only need to get to 17,000 for the display and 20,000 for the shield. I don't think we're going to get to either of those. It'd be nice if we get the display stand. If we don't, hey, I'm sure some third-party companies will create a nice display stand for us, I think. But hey, we're getting the cannon and the blast effects. The cannon is the thing that I'm really happy about. I'm stoked that we're getting the cannon. Blast effects, take it or leave it. They're the same as the blast effects that we've already gotten from a bunch of other figures. So I could just use translucent orange or blue instead of the green we have here. But I'm glad we're getting the cannon. That's just great. Hey, remember that Fatimus Prime that we were looking at on Monday that was kind of teased? Well, Brian Johnson on Twitter has clearer pictures of the recent revealed Optimus Prime redeco. And I love the robot mode. I think the robot mode looks great. It has a very G2 vibe, specifically G2 comic book vibe from the end where Prime is rebuilt by the Swarm. I really like the look of Prime in robot mode there. The vehicle mode is something else all entirely. Oh, man. So from, like, if you divide it just behind, or if you take the area just behind the front wheel forward, it looks great. Everything backwards, nah. No, they couldn't even bother to remold the arms so that the fists can fold up. I mean, come on. I I really think that this is going to get a heavy retool at some point to become Energon Optimus Prime. I just have a feeling. That's a much better picture. I still like the robot mode. It's got a dad bod. I can vibe with that. The gun, it's just a black version of Ultra Magnus's gun, which wasn't great to begin with. Now the stand. That's a little bit too much. That's a bit over-engineered for even Optimus Prime. I mean, I like it. It's it's real stupid. It's unnecessary, but I do like it. I would just rather have a normal figure stand than this. It's just unnecessary. It really is. And finally today we have images of filming Rise of the Beasts in Peru with Off-Road Bumblebee, Nightbird, and the Terracons. Off-Road Bumblebee looks really cool, and we saw a little video of that about a week or so ago of him getting loaded into a shipping container. I think the Off-Road Bumblebee looks great. I'm really hoping that they retool or they give us a better figure than what they've been giving us over the past few years. Mirage still looks good, and we have our first look at Nightbird. This figure or this car right here is Nightbird. I I swear that is a Nissan Skyline. I could be wrong on that. And here in the back we've got some more Terracons. I really like the look of Nightbird. I think Nightbird looks fantastic. And speaking of fantastic, we've got the two Terracons here. Orangey McOrange guy, and I'm assuming that this one back here is Scourge or Scourge. That absolutely looks fantastic. Scourge, if that is Scourge, it looks great. I love the look of it. Very much an evil Optimus Prime from the Michael Bay movies. I really love the look of that. But and there's Prime. We've seen him plenty of times. I love this tow truck. I love the black and the orange of the tow truck. I cannot wait to see what the robot mode of the tow truck is going to be, because that makes me super happy. I love the tow truck. It's just mwah. And Scourge as well. I love Scourge. I'm just super happy that we're getting evil stuff. And look, that is. Let me see if I could get a. Okay, look. There is the. I'm assuming that's the Predacon symbol there in the front. It kind of looks. I swear I've seen that before. More like a Unicron. Looks more like Unicron. Yeah, that looks like the faction symbol for Unicron. And then you have all these Autobot and Decepticon symbols molded in here. That's really cool. Yeah, so Scourge looks just. Oh, that's a much better picture. Yeah, that is Unicron's faction symbol. So, I wonder what that's gonna mean. But then you've got all these marks of other faction symbols. Yeah, I want to know what those robot modes are going to look like. And Prime's really grown on me. The coloring works really well. Just the candy apple with the silver. I like it. The really nice silver. Man, I want to see I can't wait for the toys. I hope the toys come out, or we get inkling of the robot designs by the end of the year. Probably not. I bet Toy Fair we will get all of these, images of everything. So I bet we'll get that stuff at Toy Fair. Yeah, most likely. And continuing with the pictures of the robots, we've got Autobot and Terracon group shots with director Stephen Capel Jr. Okay, this is interesting. We got Prime, Mirage, and Bumblebee. Who the heck's the motorcycle and the VW bus? I have no idea. Interesting. Oh, you know what? I bet the Ducati we have here, I bet that's RC. And I bet that's Brawn. I just have a feeling that the VW bus is going to be Brawn. Because he was in the Bumblebee movie, and this is apparently connected to the Bumblebee movie. So, yeah, that makes some sense. Or I could be completely wrong. Who knows? I We'll find out at some point. But yeah, that is a really sweet picture. Actually, you know what? Let me open these in new tabs as opposed to clicking on them. Yeah, that's a sweet picture. That's a sweet picture. And so's that. That's a sweet picture. Scourge, Nightbird, and whoever the hell this guy is. The orange truck. I'm really, really stoked for the alt modes in this movie. Yeah, they definitely make me happy. And that's it for today, October 6th, 2021. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think of everything down in the comments. Personally, I'm really looking forward to seeing the robot designs for the upcoming movie, and I am actually excited for the movie. The Bumblebee movie was good. It was solid. It was a great film, and I want to see what's going to happen here. I'm glad that Michael Bay is not directing, but at the same point he is producing. So I don't know what that's going to mean, but I have hope. And I have hope that it could be a good, fun movie, which honestly, with the way movies have been going lately, that's all I can ask for. As I said, thank you so much for watching. I have been Baltmatrix, and I'll catch you all on Friday. Have a good day, everybody.